Hello, everyone, and welcome to our chat with Ben and Giulia, our music business graduates. So we'll go to Giulia first. So could you tell us where you currently work and how your career has progressed up to your current position?
Hi, so I'm Giulia. I am currently a senior agent assistant and booker at ITB, International Talent Booking. I graduated from Solent in 2016 and then did a master's at Berklee College of Music, graduated in 2017. During my time at Solent, I started volunteering at festivals, which eventually got into paid roles at the same festivals and expanded to other companies and more festivals. I then, when I went to Spain to do my master's, I worked obviously festivals in Spain with positions such as negotiating artist contracts and accommodation for artists and staff and crew, etc. I then moved to London, where I am currently based, and I just worked at different venues, doing guest list, selling merch. I tour managed for a bit, and well, here I am now.
Excellent, thank you. And same question to Ben.
Cool, thanks. Yeah, hi, I'm Ben, and I graduated in 2019 from what was the music promotion course, and it's now the music business course. I had an interest in live music, sort of been going to gigs since I was about 14, 15. My dad was in like tribute bands, so I'd go to his gigs. So I knew that I wanted to go into a course that was designed for getting you into the music industry. And yeah, I currently work at XVII Music Group, which is a artist management company based in Brighton. But we also offer label services for our own artists. And I guess, yeah, my journey to that has just been throwing myself into various bits that came up at uni. I remember in first year, there was the opportunity to volunteer at Music in the City at Southampton, and just sort of getting used to saying yes to doing things that maybe aren't that glamorous at first, but just getting your face known and doing stuff like that. That then led to doing door work at the Joiners, and also at the 1865, I think. And I'd never pulled a pint in my life, but I managed to blag my way onto the bar at, I think it was, what's the one at, in the Common, Southampton, Common People, that's it. And also doing some volunteering backstage at Festival. So yeah, just kind of varied little bits here and there. That on the side as well with student radio. That really opened many doors into the music world. So just kind of doing a bit of everything and being a jack of all trades to begin with.
Excellent.
Yeah, that was my journey.
Thank you very much. So it'd be good if we could hear from both of you on how the course helped. So if we go to Giulia first, do you have any comments on how any of the modules on the course helped you develop your career?
Yes, so I came in knowing I wanted to work in music, but had no idea how to. And it really helped in understanding the different, well, how many jobs there are actually in music. It's not just, oh, one person does everything. So understanding the various roles, and also obviously getting hands-on experience both through professors, but because of opportunities they offer and just taking them on. And I think that is very much what helped me get to where I am, by paying attention and realizing, oh, I want to do live, I want to do this, I want to do that. Oh, I'm not really interested in that, and understanding it all.
Great, thank you. And same to Ben, how the course helped your career?
Yeah, there's probably a few things. I mean, at the moment I manage an artist called Alfie Indra, and it's kind of up to me to initiate things, and that can be doing press releases as well. And I remember in the first year there was a module on literally writing a press release, and I think it was led by Johnny, who's worked with Oasis back in the 90s, which, you know, he's got many stories there, and they're always really really interesting to hear. So to be able to just work on something in a pressure-free environment, and then to be able to be like, here, this is what I've worked on, and then have literal feedback given on that. And then a lot of the time it's things that you just think, oh, why didn't I think of that to begin with? But to be able to do that in a sort of, yeah, as I said, a pressure-free environment is really nice. There's also the unit, I think in third year, or it was third year for me at least, on copyright, and just doing all sorts of bits to do with that. That's been really useful for me going into my role in management, understanding contracts. Yeah, there's a lot that it's really helped me.
Oh, thanks very much. And last question to both of you is, what have been the most fulfilling moments of your career so far? So if we go to Giulia first.
And there's quite a few moments that I think, oh, wow, this is really cool. If you told me 10 years ago or 15 years ago, I wouldn't have believed you. But I think seeing a band that I used to listen to on a daily, all of a sudden getting to hear unreleased tracks by them, in just backstage before a show, and then after the show having some drinks to celebrate on the start of a almost fully sold out tour, is just, it's incredible. It's like, you were my hero, you were somebody I looked up to, and now we're almost on, not on the same level, but it's like we're peers, we're working on this together, I'm helping with this. It's, I think those are the moments where you're like, wow, this is happening, and really make you feel fulfilled.
Excellent, that's brilliant to hear. And same for Ben, what have you enjoyed the most so far?
It's quite hard because I'm obviously only really in my first music industry job, but I guess, yeah, there's probably similar to Giulia, where just being able to hear music before it's released, and sort of seeing the process and seeing how long it can take sometimes from the song being written to it being actually released. But yeah, I think just quite recently, one of the releases with my artist Alfie, he's gone on Radio 1, and hearing his first ever Radio 1 play and how excited he was for that was really nice. He was on New Music Friday on Spotify as well. So it's like just being on that journey and hitting those milestones is really, really fulfilling, I think. And it's kind of similar when I was at uni, one of my course mates, Sam, he was going on that similar journey where he was headlining the Joiners with his band, Pioneers, and then sort of about a year later, he'd be headlining the Engine Rooms and then getting their first play on Radio 1 as well. So I think I have a big love for radio, and I think like hearing those first plays on there and seeing that link up, that's probably been, that's a very long-winded answer, but yeah, that's probably some of the biggest moments for me.
Great, thanks to both of you, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Thank you, James.
Thank you.